Reverence. There ain't no time that I shouldn't be in reverence. That sure will. Happy is the man that feareth at all times. All times. I thought about one of the examples in Exodus 14:21 with Moses, when he parted the Red Sea. Think about it. The man had Pharaoh on his tail. The Israelites didn't know how they was coming out. They done got in fear. First of all, they asked for a deliverer. They asked for it. Oh, I'm tired of these slave masters. Got me making brick and making my life extremely hard. And then they turn around and take all the straw and the mud from me and tell me to go make some brick out of nothing. They having it extremely hard. But they ask for a deliverer. Then when they get the deliverer, then they start complaining. Kind of like some of us do. You know how they do. Some of us. I've been there. They start complaining because things are not going exactly the way that they want it to go. Then they get delivered out of Egypt after they've been beaten and treated like dirt in all kind of ways to go into the promised land. And then they run up against this big challenge, which is the Red Sea. When they see all of the Egyptians coming to get them. Now, you know, the fear kicked in. Think, oh man, you know, bottles out here now, they finna come get us. They really finna be rough on us now. They finna treat us extremely bad. And Moses said what? He said, stand still and look at the salvation of the Lord. Just stand still and relax. Take it easy. Take a chill pill. Watch what I'm finna do for you guys. The sublime I'm talking about. Then he parted the sea for these people. And the Bible said that as he parted the sea, they went over on dry land. That's what it says. Amen. Dry land. You go step out of a mud hole right now, you be stuck up to your boots is covered with mud and tracking mud everywhere. You can't hardly walk. We working out on a job up there in Jacksonville. And I was telling Dumpling the other week, man, I was literally woke out the other week. I mean, it's so muddy out there, and all of us working in our boots, our rubber boots, and you know how you get to walking across that mud and it gets so deep, it grabs your foot and you trying to pull yourself out, you know, this all day long, and about to pull your shoe off, and like, now they said, now see why you go home and go to bed at 6 o'clock. Walk through that mud a few days, you go to bed at 6 o'clock. It's easy. I don't have no problem going to bed at 6 o'clock. Feel good when I get in there. But when you see the examples of the sublime where they thought that they was going to be captured, and he opened and parted the sea for them to walk through on dry land. Also thinking about Daniel in the lion den, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, when they was in the lion den, and the lions wanted to make a happy meal out of them, you know, and God delivered them out of those things. What you think about, God said he's the same today, yesterday, and forevermore. Do you know that we've been in some situations where we have to be delivered? Amen. I've been in many situations where God had delivered me and brought me through some challenging times in my life where I thought that I wasn't going to make it, and I did make it. God saw fit that he was going to take care of me because I was healed and he's mine. If I trust him, there you go. Faith in him. Amen. That's what it's all about. If I trust him. So he's saying that the fear of the Lord is to hate evil. Pride, arrogance in an evil way. To hate that mess. Veneration is another word that dealing with awe and part about reverence. And veneration is a outward manifestation of the feeling of how I feel. Veneration. When you do some, I just keep using you guys since I'm here. Just like the reveal, the veneration of that, the outward appearance of how you felt when you saw what God has done. The outward appearance of me seeing what God has done for me. Then I see the act of how I really feel. You see that. You see that feeling of veneration when you do something good for somebody and they appreciate it. You feel it? Y'all follow me? You see it. You see that their outward appearance of how they are feeling. You can see it. And you can also see a veneration of hate. You can see hate when it's there. But when you see it, the outward appearance of how they really feel, that's mind-boggling. That's powerful. It's good to be able to see how people feel. All that stuff stems from the fear of the Lord. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. And the part I really want to start looking at, hate. We always talk about hate is anything less than love. But to hate, to dislike greatly, to have great aversion of or to somebody, hate. And you know, guys, it really bothers me when I can sit here and say, some church people hate each other.
Yes.
Do y'all know that?
That's messed up.
I promise you, some church people hate each other. They hate each other and don't even realize that it's hate. That's what's scary. They hate each other and don't even realize that they hate each other. And they think that's okay. I have a problem with that.
Yeah, you can pay yourself.
I have a problem with that. I got a problem with that. I really do. That just ticks me off.
That's the fear of the Lord.
Hate or dislike greatly. To have great aversion. Aversion, a strong feeling of it. I strongly dislike you. I don't like you. I really don't like you. You think something wrong with that? Evil, adversity, affliction, a state of pain, distress or misery or grief. Watch this word here. Persecutions. Man. You know, this stuff shouldn't even be among us. Amen?
Amen.
There ain't no way I should want to persecute you or have any dislike or aversion against you. Nothing. It ain't nothing that's not, that I can say, it ain't nothing that I shouldn't be able to walk in forgiveness of. Amen? It ain't nothing. Jesus done it.
That's right.
Oh, I love Jesus, Lord God, I love you. I surrender my life to you. I give my whole life to you. But I don't like that one. Yeah. Lord, but I know what your word said, but something wrong with this, guys. I'm telling you, it is something wrong when we have this kind of stuff in our life. There's something wrong when we can't get past certain things. It's something wrong when you can sit here and sit up under the word for years and see it, and it don't affect you. Why are you like you the way you are? The word should affect you. We shouldn't come here to church just for a good feeling, and then when we go out among the people that we work with, and then we done forgot all about what God has spoken to us.
That's right.
We should never forget that. That's why we come here collectively to draw from one another. I draw from what I hear. I sat here and I listened. I listened to Big Daddy teach this morning. I drew some stuff in my spirit that's going to help me. That's why we're here, to be helped. This is like a hospital. To heal you, to help you, to nurture you, to grow you up. The word is to grow you up. You shouldn't stay a baby forever. When you look at certain things pertaining to the word, all it is making a conscious effort to change. That's all it is. You don't like the way you look, do something about it.
Therein is the key. You gotta hate what it look like.
I mean, that's the way it is.
Amen.
Hate, to dislike greatly. Aversion, a strong feeling of dislike. Evil, state of pain, of distress, of misery, of grief. Just getting my mind settled a little bit. This stuff affects me when I see it. If we got any of this foolishness going on among us, and if it don't affect you, you better look at yourself and reevaluate yourself. If I know I'm still walking in pride, when the Lord told me about pride, some of us got the pride of a Leviathan. The scales is on his back, that the scale of it is his pride. And you think if you're covered in scales like a crocodile, you can't even penetrate it. A pride of Leviathan. That's one thing I would not ever want to be like. But you know what? People got the pride of Leviathan.
That's right.
Really do. Pride of Leviathan. How can I say, God, I honor you and I love you, but I can't obey you? Ponder that. God, I love you. I honor you. I reverence you, but I won't obey you. That's what we say sometimes. That's what some of us say. I love you. I honor you and I reverence you, but I will not obey you. Man, I couldn't imagine talking to my daddy like that.
Amen.
I couldn't imagine one of my kids talking to me like that when they were young. They got out there with a knot on their head. I promise you that. I mean, I can't imagine that. You have to look personally within yourself and ask yourself that question. Lord, I do reverence you. And I do love you. And I do honor you. But I can't obey you. That's some scary stuff.